Good afternoon. Today is Tuesday, October 9th, 3:30 p.m. I'd like to call to order the meeting for the Orange County Funding Corp. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Bill, if we could please have a roll call.
Sure. Susan Walski,
Here.
Dean Tambury,
Here.
Mark Green.
Here.
3 of 3 committee members are present. For staff, myself, Bill Fioravanti, Marty Barras, and Dylan Burke. Yes. Thank you. It's been a little while. We also have in attendance our general counsel on Zoom, Rudy Zoda, and our state monitor, Brian Sandage.
Thank you. If you look in your packet, there was adequate proof of notice posted both on our website and is here with you today. Our next item would be approval of the minutes from the May 7th meeting. If you notice, there was a change in the minutes. Has everybody had an opportunity to read through the minutes?
Yes, but if you discuss the change, we'll go through change.
Yeah. May I have a motion to approve the minutes from the May 7th meeting?
Second, motion, I thought you did. I'm sorry.
No, I asked for a motion Mark, second Dean, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Our only new business is a audit request for proposals. As we discussed at our last meeting, although not required, we do think it is in best practice to at least get proposals. We are very happy with our current firm. However, our obligation is to the public and the accountability of their funds. So without any further ado, can I have a motion from the floor recommending that this proposal be put forth to the full committee for acceptance?
Pardon me, Madam Chairwoman, if I could just mention our external CFO, Shannon Manisi, just joined us. She has reviewed this and was part of putting this audit RFP together as well.
Okay, thank you for that input. Hi, Shannon.
Aye.
I will, yes, I'll make the,
Motion that we
Yeah.
recommend this RFP to the full board.
right, but then, well, but then I have comments, right, I can make
Okay,
comments after?
well,
I'll second the motion.
okay, comment?
Well, my only concern is, have we left enough time?
We did discuss that, and we feel like with the timeline we put on here, we have enough time.
Okay,
Shannon, do you want to chime in on that, on what you think about the timeline to enable the new auditor, if it's a new one selected, to be prepared?
Sure. So we put the specific dates and the expectation of the board meeting so that, you know, if a firm were to propose on it, they can't say that they did not know of your deadlines and your requirements and your needs, because it is all detailed out there in the RFP. Firms should have enough time to do so, with it only being October. Usually they start planning their schedules for that season, you know, in the next month or so. So if they have the RFP this week or next week, they should have ample time. You're giving them almost a month to respond.
okay, thank you.
Any other comment? Seeing no comment? Can I have all in favor?
Aye.
All in favor, aye. Thank you, motion passes. At this time, we will be adjourning from the Orange County Funding Corp.
Want to have a motion on that?
Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Yes. I will make that motion.
Can I get a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And I think we're gonna flip right into,
Dylan, you ready? You tell us when you're ready for us to start IDA?
3, 2.
good afternoon. Welcome to the meeting of the Orange County Industrial Corp Audit Committee. Today is Thursday, October 9th, 2025. And we've just concluded the OCFC meeting and we are now into the IDA portion. Jim, if we can have a roll call, please, Bill?
Sure. Susan Walski,
Here.
Dean Tambury,
Here.
Mark Green.
Here.
3 of 3 committee members are present. For staff, myself, Bill Fioravanti, Marty Barras, Dylan Burke is handling our audio-visual. We also have our general counsel, Rudy Zoda, our external CFO, Shannon Benisi from RBT CPAs, and our New York State Monitor, Mr. Brian Sandridge.
Thank you. And the meeting was properly noticed on their website and is available here in everybody's packets. Enclosing your packets are the minutes from the May 7th, 2025 Audit Committee meeting. There was a correction made to them, as noted in those minutes. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes as presented? Motion by Mark,
Second.
second by Mr. Tambori. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, gentlemen. New business, audit RFP. In your packet, there is paperwork detailing what a request for proposals. And hoping you've had a chance to review it, I would like a motion to approve that this be presented to the full IDA board for their approval. Motion Mark,
Second.
second Dean, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Our other part of new business is our local labor policy, and I'm going to read the proposed, update to the labor policy. So it's noted on the public records. And this is a recommendation from Anshin, our state monitor.
Yes.
We recommend updating the OCIDA labor policy to make the documentation of good faith efforts a mandatory requirement. This would ensure a more transparent and consistent approach in tracking efforts to engage local labor and vendors, and would provide a clear record for review and compliance purposes. This would also need to go before the full board for approval. I am looking for a motion that we recommend these changes to the full board.
Before we do that, may I ask, could we ask our monitor, Brian Sandridge, if he wants to give any color to that as to really the basis for it?
Sure. Mr. Sandvich?
Sure. The idea there is it adds transparency, and ultimately, if you have someone that is going to either need a waiver or is in violation of it, you've got documentation in order for the board to make a determination if there's going to be a penalty or an award, or a waiver on it. You would have the documentation as to why they could not comply with the local requirement.
Okay.
And how's that different from now?
I have to pull it, or I want to read it.
Well,
And Brian,
yeah.
what are your feelings of how the current policy is insufficient in that regard?
You weren't tracking on a form the efforts that either a contractor or the project was doing for it. So this would give you all of that information on like the state's GFE form that they have for other projects. So the idea would be is when someone came in for either a waiver or if there was an issue and there was going to be a penalty, you would have all the information that they reached out, they talked to local labor, and here's the reasons why they could not comply with that, and you'd have all of that documentation.
Rather than just a verbal.
What other IDAs in the state do this?
A lot of them have the form, the GFE, the good faith efforts form that they have, that they use for their labor and for their workforce compliance.
Well, I realize.
And also for their and also for the business.
A lot
side.
seems rather nebulous. Do you have specifics?
I can send you over the form, specifics of other IDAs that are using it. I could check with the ones that we do.
Yeah, I'd like some names, please.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah, I
familiar.
think it would be helpful to review the form.
Right, well, I don't think we're gonna be adopting the form unless it's been reviewed first by this committee and then proposed to the full board. I think, baby steps. today is just about changing that. If nobody's comfortable presenting that to the full board, we most certainly can table this until our next meeting when we have more data.
And we will likely be scheduling another audit committee meeting in November after we've received the RFP responses.
Yeah, so
So,
I leave it up to you gentlemen, where is your comfort level?
I would like to see the form, and I would like to also know specific IDAs in the state that use this.
Okay, Dean, any input?
I mean, this is supposed to just reinforcing what we have, correct?
yes,
Correct.
correct.
Obviously, we should see the form, but this is to reinforce what we currently have. And do we have a project, if this doesn't change until November, or we don't have the form, is there a project that this may affect prior to that?
Not before then, no, I don't believe so. We only have projects that have not closed yet on their incentives, and we have others before us in terms of considering the incentive packages for them, so no, by November, this will not be an issue.
There's nobody
So
mid-ground.
this isn't like
Yeah.
something that's like of urgency as of right now?
Right.
It's not like,
Urgency.
what have we done in the last 3 years? I mean, it's
I
not,
understand.
you know, but I wanna see other
No,
specific
I just-
names of other IDAs doing this.
Okay, that's a fair enough question. So, can I have a motion to table this item of business to be continued at our next meeting?
I make that motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So this new business is tabled until our next meeting.
Got it. And I'll be in touch with everyone to schedule a November audit committee meeting that will allow us to, once we have this information and we have the RFP responses in hand.
Okay, great. With that being said, that is the end of our agenda for this afternoon. Can I please have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Motion by Mark,
Second.
second by Dean. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Meeting is now closed.